I beg to mention item number 5, Your Lordship, maybe possible for the day, Your Lordship. Oblige.
Your name, Arboro.
Arboro.
Yes, Mr. Bhuyan.
My lord, may I pray for my lord, man? My lord, for today is a motion, my lord. That's why, my lord.
What's the
My
urgency?
lord, that the Assam University matter, my lord.
So what is the urgency?
My lord, actually, we have been selected, my lord. But the
It's ordered to be listed today.
if my lordship permits.
No. Was it ordered to be
No,
listed
no, no,
today?
no, no, not ordered. We have filed a fresh today, my lord.
Who had filed?
Today we have filed it, my lord.
No, what is the urgency?
My lord, actually, the
Why should it be taken up today, not on
Oh,
Wednesday?
my lord, Wednesday, if possible. My lord. Oblige.
Wednesday.
Today is only in case
Yes.
of extreme urgency, not
Mal-
otherwise. Yes, yes, please.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 52, Lordship.
Item number
52, Lordship. There is a
15.
52, Lordship. 52
52.
supplementary motion registered. There is a typical error, Lordship. I will be allowed to correct it.
You want to correct it? Please be.
Adjournment to Nalai. Item 46 with personal appearance.
Yes, Deputy Commissioner is present.
My Lord.
Yes, please come forward. Almost for 10 months, why you are not responding to the communication of the Learned State Council? We have noted that the first communication was of 2022,
December 20.
and we have verified that they have been repeatedly communicating with, also through email. Why are you not responding?
My lord, I beg to
Not,
apologize for
we want to
the-
issue a notice why contempt should not be issued against you.
My lord, actually,
Please show cause why contempt should not be issued. If a responsible person like a deputy commissioner does not respond, how you expect the courts to function? Why the government advocate is put in such a sorry state that he has to face the ire for your irresponsibility? Why?
my lord, actually,
No, sorry is the different answer. Why it happened? You
my
tell us
lord,
that
actually,
first.
we had asked for the record from the inspector of school, and he had already submitted the record before honorable court.
So therefore you will not respond.
No, my lord, actually, the
Mr.
matter,
Deputy Commissioner, I think it's a fit case to issue contempt notice. We are issuing it right now.
beg to apologize, my lord.
List.
For this time, I may kindly be
Sorry?
excused. I may kindly be excused. We have already submitted the instruction to the.
Why for 5 occasions you cannot respond? Once we understand, maybe you missed it out or something happened. Why repeated communications and you are not even bothered to respond? Is it a good conduct of a responsible officer like a deputy commissioner? If you are so irresponsible, how do you expect the citizens to behave? They will also be equally responsible. Where will the country go? Which direction?
I admit, my lord, there was a lapse on our part.
Sorry,
There was a lapse on our part. I admit.
you should not do it. If you have difficulty, why can't you give a communication? That yes, according to me, the records have been produced by Education Department, it is due, so I have nothing to say. At least you can inform him that. Then we'll examine whether you are right or wrong. Means what? Courts are not important anymore.
No, no, not at all. Not at all, my lord.
Do you think like that?
No, no, not at all.
What order I pass now? You dictate the order. What order to be passed?
My lord, we have submitted our reply.
Sorry.
We have submitted our reply in response to the,
When did you submit?
the instruction was issued to the,
No, when did you submit your reply?
yesterday
Yesterday. Your name, please.
Khanindra Chaudhary. Khanindra Chaudhary.
Mr. Khanindra Chaudhary, Deputy Commissioner Gwalpara, is present before the court as required by the order of 14/9/2023 and expresses, what do you express?
I regret
Regret.
for
Is
not,
regret the correct word?
my apology.
And states that due to oversight, he could not respond earlier to the various notices of the court as well as the 5 communications of the Learned State Council as indicated in the said order. But however, it is stated that the affidavit will be filed when? When will you file the affidavit? In course of that, can you do it? It will be filed within 7 days, pray aloud, less consequence. Person appearance dispensary, but however, the deputy commissioner is put on notice that the communications from the court as well as the state council be responded with due diligence as required.
Item 50 with personal appearance.
Something which you could have decided 6 months earlier. Because of this, it is remaining. And tomorrow he'll complain that the matters are pending before the court. And no one takes notice that these are the factors why pendencies are increasing. Yes, item 50.
In this matter, the petitioner he has filed one additional affidavit, alleging that my lord, the officers have been threatening him and my lord to appear before them. Now they are present today, my lord. Ultimately, my lord, para 3 and 4, my lord, specifically.
You read it.
I have,
After reading it, we
yes,
passed
I
this
have
on.
interacted with them, my lord. Most of the statements made in this affidavit in para 3 and 4 are, my lord, incorrect.
Incorrect.
Yes,
Which, please tell us which statement
Yes,
is
may
incorrect.
I read it, my lord?
No, we told Mr. Bhuya that if statements are incorrect, you will be in trouble.
May I
Which
read it and I will, my lord, give my counter.
start paragraph from 3, your counter
Yes,
is not
yes.
here with us.
My lord.
It's not here.
Para 3. Page
No, who is,
85,
whose affidavit you want to rely on?
additional affidavit filed by the petitioner. Just filed on
Which page number?
page number 85.
Running page 85.
Running page
85. Wasel Ali Ahmed.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, that this court, while adjudicating the case, was asked for certain instructions from the respondents by order dated 28/8/23, 11/9/23, and 21/9/23. That while the
That is
repetition-
not required.
Yes.
That while the
No.
repetition is pending before
Yes,
the
before
honorable
the
one,
honorable
Mr.
court, one
Wazadul
Mr.
Hassan. Who is Wazadul Hassan?
Wazadul.
Okay. MIS informed the petitioner from his mobile phone to appear before the office of the ADC.
My lord, with all records on or
Lakshmi
before
Datta, with
21,
all records on or before the petitioner, while wanted to know the reason from he threatened the petitioner that if he does not appear, then police action will be
This
taken.
part, my lord, he is saying, my lord, no threatening was given, and in fact, my lord, there is no
Then
involvement of police.
what were the exact words you used? If you
Over
did
phone he
not,
called.
একচুৱেলি মই তেখেতক অফিচত আহিবৰ কাৰণে কল কৰিছিলোঁ কোনো
কিয় কৰিছিলে?
আমাৰ এডিচি মেডামে তেখেতৰ এটা ডকুমেণ্টছ ৰিভেৰিফাই কাৰণে চাবৰ কাৰণে বিচাৰিছিলে
কি ৰিভেৰিফাই কৰা নাই? তেতিয়াহ'লে আপুনি একেটা কথা প্ৰপাৰলি নটিচ এখন দি কিয় নকয়? You could have given a notice that kindly appear before this court with your following documents we want to verify. End of the matter. What is this business of mobile phone appear? কিয় কৰিছিলে আপুনি সেইটো?
তাৰমানে আমাৰ ষ্টেট অফিচৰ পৰা তাৰমানে এটা লেটাৰ তাৰমানে 2021 আৰু 22 চনত ৰিচিভিঙৰ অলপ মানে 1 বছৰ পিছত পোৱা বুলি কৈছিল আমাক
কি 1 বছৰ পিছত?
লেটাৰ এখন 1 বছৰ পিছত ৰিচিভ কৰা বুলি
কোনে কৈছিলে?
আমাৰ ওএসডি মেডামে আমাক কৈছিলে
That is your problem. Why did you bother with this man? Whether you received 1 year earlier or later, it is your problem. Why will you bother a citizen? And that too, one who is a litigant before the court. In relation to a court proceeding, why will you do it?
Sorry.
If you, what, sorry?
My lord,
What authority under the law you have to threaten a citizen? It's not a matter of sorry, mister. Under which provision of the constitution you have the authority to threaten a citizen? Please tell us.
মই তেনেকুৱা স্যাৰ কোনো ধৰণৰ কথা তেখেতলৈ আলোচনা ট্ৰেটিং দিয়া নাই স্যাৰ মই
কি কৰিছিলে তেতিয়াহ'লে?
জাষ্ট কালি অফিচত আহিব কৈছিলোঁ
তেতিয়াহ'লে কিয় নগ'ল তেওঁ?
তেখেতে
তেওঁ
আহিম
বদমাছ।
মোক আহিম বুলি কৈছিলে স্যাৰ
তাৰমানে তেওঁ বদমাছ। আপুনি এখন ডকুমেণ্ট বিচাৰিলে তেওঁ বদমাচি কৰি এটা কোৰ্টত এফিডেভিট দিছে যে থ্ৰেটেন কৰিছে। So now we are putting on him. So we'll order a CID inquiry in that case, investigation, if you take this kind of stand. Why will a litigant before the court file a wrong affidavit saying somebody is threatening me? Please tell me that.
Because from the,
Does he have any personal enmity with these people?
might be, my lord, he was apprehending that, my lord, they will do some action, my lord, take against him.
Nothing. Then he would have said before the court that so and so is asking me with a document, I don't want to go.
The reason was, my lord, he has handed over this document as per his statement to the mission office of the mission director. in
Which
Guwahati.
document?
Yes, my lord, this is the letter. my lord.
What document?
But there is no such office
Mr.
record.
Gogoi, if that is so, why can't you file an affidavit?
Then, my lord,
If this is a issue pertaining to a pending writ petition, why can't you file an affidavit? That a petitioner had made a wrong statement that this document was handed over. And will adjudicate.
no, that is not the issue directly.
Then what is the issue?
in
I
the
have not
writ petition.
understood.
They have stated that, but they are relating the entire issue to the writ petition. It's not that, my lord.
We are not interested with writ petition, Mr. Gogoi.
My lord.
We are interested why a citizen will be threatened by government
But first of all,
officers.
my lord, they are denying, my lord, there was any threatening.
Then why did he call him up?
Yes, that method, my lord, is not. the
Just a
problem.
minute. Then that is also a contempt. Being a part of the respondent, you are calling up the writ petitioner extrajudicially.
Program, my lord.
Yes, we'll take it that way then.
In a
So-
way, my lord, yes.
If you are not threatened, it is an extrajudicial action. Why will you call a petitioner in a litigation? If you have to say something, you'll tell it before the court. That is also a contempt.
Otherwise, my lord, yes.
Yes. So your man is in trouble, tell him.
So his point
And
is,
a mere statement, I have not threatened, is without any
But-
supporting reason. It's difficult to accept that he had not done it. Why will a litigant dare to make a file an affidavit before the court stating that I have been threatened?
no, in the,
Say, his case is going very well.
my,
Everything is in his favor.
my lord.
He would have proceeded with his litigation. Why will he file an affidavit before the court saying that I've been threatened? Will any person,
Otherwise not, my lord.
will any person without any rhyme or reason do it?
Lord. In fact, my lord, yes.
Will you do it?
The procedure
See,
adopted by them is not, my lord. as
Will
per
any
law.
government officer do it? That the writ petitioner is threatening me over phone? Unless something happens.
My lord, yes.
Tomorrow, your officer can take the stand, file an affidavit saying that writ petitioner is threatening me. Why you were not getting these kind of affidavits? See, Mr. Gogoi, this is a serious affair.
Now, that part, my lord, I have already incurred.
That is a
It should-
serious affair.
It should have been a by through a notice.
With the other officers, it is okay, but
No, my
this
lord,
Wajidul Hassan, we are taking note of it.
Para 4 may I read now, my lord.
Yes.
Because the others are concerned. That the petitioner, being a law-abiding citizen, is very much obliged to appear before the aforesaid officials, and therefore he did request the said Wazirul Hassan to issue a notice for his appearance in the aforesaid office.
So he did the most right thing.
But the
Mr. Gogoi,
my-
see,
that part-
why he did the most right thing, asking for a notice. If he, on your, say, minus the threat also,
yes,
if he was
That should have been the
request, see,
procedure.
if he was requested to come to your office also, and he goes, tomorrow you can throw an allegation against him that he is trying to extrajudicially influence the respondents in a litigation. So therefore, he will definitely ask for a notice.
my-
Can't you take that stand? That this man is approaching
why
our
I did
office
not
and
do
is trying to threaten the officers.
my-
So he did the most right thing. Nothing wrong with that.
But the
But
said
the
request
request
was,
had
well,
been
then
turned down.
turned down part, my lord, they are saying.
Then
that-
where is the notice?
No, notice was not there.
Then-
Apparently, it was our
Mr. Gogoi, in
telephonic
other words,
conversation.
impliedly it was turned down if there is no notice. So now read further.
Yes.
See,
Now,
Mr.
my lord,
Gogoi,
the
we
SDC
passed this order, carefully reading it twice, this affidavit.
I understand. ma'am.
And we deemed it appropriate that this is not a good thing that has been done.
Now, my lord, there,
Then-
therefore,
Therefore, SDC
SDC
Mandia
cum circle
Sunbor
officer
Sutia,
of
who is
Mandia
Sunbor
Revenue
Sutia?
Circle,
You are
Mr.
SDC. Along with the village headman,
yes, of
who is the village headman? And the police of Mandia police station
But
came
this is
to the
denied, my lord.
residence.
There was no police, my lord, on that day. So this part, my lord, is a serious allegation, my lord, made false statement. Came to the residence of the petitioner at around 3
Yes,
p.m.,
Mr. Bhuya, what do you say?
4
My
p.m.
lord,
and 5 p.m.
Yes, my lord, my lord, therefore, my lord, I have also requested the petitioner to
Now you
appear, my lord.
interact and see.
My lord,
And
my lord,
thereafter, lordship, they have given three, my lord, times when they have approached. But my lord, I have conversed with them only at 3 p.m. They went there. Since he was not there, they returned. Village headman and the circle officer. There was no police. And this
So
4
no one
p.m.,
at
5 p.m. is a wrong statement.
what material you have that they
my
also
lord,
went at
actually,
7 p.m.
on that day, my lord, when the raid was being made in his residence, he
Late,
was,
my lord,
my
these
lord,
are all long word.
my lord, raid means,
Raid
my lord,
means
his,
what do you mean by raid?
my lord, his house has
No,
been,
no.
my lord,
Going to the house
my
and
lord,
raiding a house are two different aspects.
my
you
lord,
know.
my words may not be, my lord,
Then
my lord.
please say the correct word.
When the house of the petitioner was visited, my lord,
Huh.
he was not available in his house along with his family members are present. One of his neighbors, my lord, informed him that the respected that SDC along with the two police officials, my lord, came at this specified time. My lord, may I be permitted to, my lord, submit by himself, my lord, by the petitioner, my
Yes, Mr. Gogu, you hear him and tell us.
My lord,
You hear him and
yes,
tell us.
yes.
lord.
The man is before us. That's why I call
Yes.
both the parties. It's please.
স্যার
কি ক'ব আছে কওক
মই তাৰমানে এই যে ছাৰ
এটাও মিছা কথা নক'ব বিপদত পৰিব কিন্তু
নিশ্চয় নকওঁ।
এটাও মিছা কথা নক'ব বিপদত পৰিব
তাৰ মই
যি হৈছে
ঘৰত-
সঁচা কথা
ঘৰত
ক'ব।
নাছিলো মোৰ ঘৰটো লক আছিল কাৰণ মই বহুত ফোনৰ কাৰণত মই ঘৰত নাছিলো মোৰ উইথ ফেমিলি লৈ মই বেলেগত আছিলো
তেতিয়াহ'লে আপুনি যদি ঘৰত নাছিল ক'ৰ পৰা গম পালে যে 3টা বজাত
ওচৰ
4টা
চুবুৰীয়াৰ
বজাত
পৰা গম
5টা
পাইছো
বজাত
ছাৰ
আৰু
মই।
7টা বজাত তেওঁলোক গৈছিল বুলি আৰু কোন গৈছিল
ওচৰ চুবুৰীয়াই কৈছে যে আমাৰ এলডিচি
ওচৰ চুবুৰীয়াজনক মাতি আনক তেওঁ সোধা হ'ব কল ওচৰ চুবুৰীয়া
Father-in-law, my lord, also visited the house of the father-in-law. That is his statement.
My lord, then
আৰু
three times, my lord. That,
and give you hand over your mobile phone
yes. In fact, my lord, আনিছে না photo টো, মই আনিব কৈছিলো।
circle officer SDC circle officer call the father-in-law who is the owner of this mobile phone number two mobile phones are there
6001150.
Huh?
He is fine. In fact, I have asked him to bring a statement.
is there any call at that time
Lordship will see, my lord, here.
Was there any call at that time
Yes. Lordship, may I proceed, my lord, further? And at around 7 p.m. at the residence of the father-in-law of the petitioner on 29/2023 at the aforesaid village with an intention to pick up. And at around 3 p.m. at the residence of the father-in-law of the petitioner on 29/2023.
whose number is this 6000880
Is a
no whose phone number is this
father-in-law of the
father-in-law's phone number
Lordship will say at the top, my lord, it was the father-in-law who called him. In the affidavit, he has stated that the circle officer called him and threatened.
no no there is an incoming call of 2 minutes 4 seconds at 11:10 a.m. Mr. Gogo, you are wrong. That is a call of larger duration of 2 minutes, enough to threaten anybody.
Yeah.
Next call is 11:23 of 27 seconds from the father-in-law.
No.
Yes. This is what I have document I have. Mr. Gogo,
Yes.
we have no personal knowledge. We
Yes,
are
yes,
saying
yes.
from what is written
No,
in this
whatever he has
document.
stated.
So why are you saying a no? Why are you saying no? This is what is
No,
written here.
it indicates that, my lord, the call was from the
No,
number
Mr. Gogoi,
6001150.
you are wrong. Whose phone number is 600080538? Our phone number itu.
This is father-in-law with the
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law received an incoming call at 11:10 a.m. of 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay. At 11:23 a.m., father-in-law made an outgoing call to that same, made an outgoing call of 27 seconds.
Right.
So its answer is yes, not no. And Mr. Officer, don't try to mislead anybody.
Yes,
Don't try to mislead the learned counsel.
my lord, at 11:10 a.m. 11:10 a.m., my lord.
Father-in-law has an incoming call.
No, this report is of the circle officer. Father-in-law called the circle officer. This is a printout. 2 minutes 4 seconds. That is
Incoming call.
incoming.
Then whose number is this?
Top on the screen is
That
the
particular my
father-in-law
lord
number.
printout is of from the my lord call record of the circle officer.
No, it's a call record of 600080537.
Yes, my lord. From that number, the call was made to his my lord mobile.
Let us see your mobile.
মোক এটি ফোন
At the top is a my lord call record of the father-in-law. Down below is a my lord time. And this is exactly the printout of that particular my lord page.
Oh, wait for him. কোনে কল কৰিছে আৰু কাক কৰিছে কোনে কল কৰিছে এইটো ইনকামিং কল এইটোৰ পৰা আহিছে পিছত আউটগোয়িং ইমানৰ yes Mr. Bhuya, it's just a reverse.
My lord, this.
No, whatever it is,
My lord.
your statement is wrong. I told you, you'll be, if you're wrong statement, you'll
That's
be in
why, my
trouble.
lord. That's why, my lord. If any wrong statement is given, my lord, my petitioner is should be held to be liable. My lord.
Definitely.
But the problem is that, my lord, the call record and the details which they are relying, my lord.
Then you
Yes.
show your phone number.
No, my lord, it is the phone number of my father-in-law.
Get that phone. Let us see.
My lord, we can, my lord, as per the instruction of the father-in-law, my lord, the first call he received. My lord, the call he first received from the officer, my lord. My lord.
Mr. Gogoi is right.
No, first call was made by.
Mr. Bhuya, we
My lord.
warned you on the very first day.
My lord.
We'll entertain all your pleas, but if you're wrong, you'll be in trouble.
Yes, my lord, if wrong statement is given, my lord,
Then you'll be in trouble.
my lord, he will be
And
in
my lord,
trouble.
one more wrong statement just
My
above it, my lord. Lordship will see, my lord, after at around 7 p.m. so and so in the residence of the father-in-law with an intention to pick up for his appearance. As the petitioner was not present at that time.
So you,
Therefore,
this
the
man,
petitioner was present in the residence of the father-in-law.
My lord.
Circle officer met him, my lord. And he, both father-in-law and
actually-
circle officer said that, the petitioner said that on next morning, he will be present in his office. And at 11, my lord, when
My lord, this I admit, my lord, this I admit
My
what
lord,
has happened, my lord.
this,
No, my lord, let
these
me,
are
my lord,
serious, man.
let me, my lord, submit, my lord, this, regarding this, no, regarding his not present in the house of the father-in-law. My lord, actually what has happened, my lord, on that day, I hurriedly drafted the, my lord, affidavit, my lord.
that
and
is not an answer.
No, my lord, what has happened on that
No
day?
one asked you to draft it hurriedly.
No, my lord, on that day, my lord, there is a direction to file the affidavit, my lord.
Yes.
I took a telephone.
So you don't have to draft it hurriedly,
But my lord, he was present on that day.
whatever it is.
My lord, he was present on that day at the father-in-law's house, my lord.
So
This-
now
My lord.
we'll draw up a contempt against this petitioner. Okay, fine.
My lord,
The threatening part
my
that
lord.
we are taking seriously,
My lord,
we'll look into that aspect.
my lord.
Rest, we don't find anything.
But my lord, regarding the call detail record, my lord, if one scope is given to me, my lord, to verify
Produce
from
it.
from
We'll
the
take up,
father-in-law's,
get it, we'll take up after some time.
my lord. That may be, my lord, I may be
If-
allowed to verify, my lord.
You want to say
My lord,
that at 11:10,
My
it
lord.
is the
Officer from
incoming
the
call in
father-in-law.
the phone of the father-in-law.
My lord.
Produce the phone of the father-in-law.
my lord,
Produce it. We'll look into it.
I'll try, my lord. And secondly, my lord, regarding this statement that he was not present in the father-in-law's house, my lord, I, my lord, sincerely seek apology for the wrong statement made. My lord.
See, apology is a new word nowadays used. Earlier it was sorry.
No.
And sorry is the word left behind by the British in 1947.
My lord.
Do any wrong and say the word sorry, everything is neutralized.
But my
Don't
lord,
worry
on
anymore.
on that day,
We
my lord,
don't accept all this. We'll look into it. See,
my lord,
with the seriousness we took your
my lord.
allegations, with the same seriousness, we'll take the allegations against you.
No, that is
Yeah,
correct.
and
my
be
lord.
ready to face
My lord, I will not defend if any wrong statement is given, my lord. But the only thing is that, my lord, this police harassment and
We'll take up after some time, produce your phone.
my lord.
Get over it. And only Wazedul to remain, rest of the officers can go. But Mr. Gogoi, these allegations are not at all happy. No one likes to hear all this.
My lord, yes.
And moreover, if you want something, you want the presence, give a
It should be
notice.
so,
Give a written
my
notice
lord.
that with a reason,
Lots of-
please come to our visit our office for this purpose along with these documents.
My-
End of the matter, no one can hold you for anything. Yes, Madam Additional Deputy Commissioner, is it not so? Why can't you give a notice if you want somebody? You can always, you have the power to compel somebody's presence. Do it in a, not in an extrajudicial manner, but do it in a judicially accepted manner. No one can put any finger against you, but if you use other methods, definitely people will try to take advantage. And we have yet to get the phone of that person.
But otherwise, the circle.
And additionally, what is the relation between your office and what is name?
Mr.
Wajadul.
Yes.
What is the relation between your office and this person? Please come a little this side. So, and he is a person from that office.
Sir, I am holding the additional charge of DMC Borpeta, District Mission Coordinator, SSA Borpeta. And Wazidul Hassan is Block District Programmer, MIS SSA Borpeta, sir,
Of the SSA.
of the SSA.
So he is under you.
Yes,
What is the matter about? This particular matter, what is
Lord,
it about?
matter regarding is regarding provincialization. Lord, one Wahed Ali's name has been recorded in the Dias data, my lord, from the year 2009 to 2011. But there is no person in the name of Wahed Ali. Wasel Ali Ahmed is the person, and the petitioner is working as a science graduate teacher, my lord. Now, my lord, what has happened due to the incorrect, my lord, recorded?
Wazid Ali, ki, Wasel Ali and Wahed Ali. Wahed Ali is recorded. Correct name ought to be Wasel Ali. Very well. Then after.
Then, my lord, once a petition is prepared before this honorable court, my lord, and before that, there is a correction has been made from the office of the district mission coordinator that there is no person in the name of Wahed Ali is working in that particular school. So Wasel Ali Ahmed is there. So you kindly correct or do the needful for the purpose of.
So there is an order by the.
There is an order. There is an
One
order
letter
was
communicated, my lord,
yes,
from the office of my my lord, the respected officer, my lord. And-
After that.
My lord, and thereafter, my lord, this honorable court was pleased to pass an order, judicial order, my lord, directing the authorities to take into account that correction part and do the needful for the purpose of provincial.
So that's a dispose of writ petition or
Yes,
pending
yes,
writ
dispose
petition?
of writ petition. my
Okay,
lord.
very
Now,
well.
what they have done, my lord, they, in spite of an order passed by this honorable court, the officer on special duty, my lord, has said that once the record has already been sent to the Delhi NIPA, it cannot be corrected.
So that's a
anymore.
regular stand they are taking
My
every
lord.
day.
My lord,
So what is wrong in that?
that's why, my lord, we have challenged.
See,
that,
this
my lord.
NIPA matter we are dealing with, I think Mr. Gogoi, this NIPA matter we are dealing
Yes,
separately.
yes. My lord, in fact,
That's
my
an
lord,
issue.
Yes,
NIPA is not correcting.
yes, yes. my lord.
So now,
Now, my lord,
now what
what
is your difficulty?
Now, my lord, we have challenged that part of the speaking order, as well as the director elementary has also rejected the contention that it cannot, once it has been submitted before the NIPA, it cannot be
Understand, now
corrected.
that's a issue with NIPA now.
NIPA
So
is
we
already
should
taking up
notice
that.
even to the central
Yes,
government
yes, club
regarding
will
this
those
purpose.
My lord, my
And
lord.
that's a separate issue, we'll
That is a
decide it.
separate issue, my lord. And in the meantime, my lord, when this writ petition is pending for adjudication, my lord, all these things happens, my lord. The
And
district-
what document you wanted from him
sir.
to
the
make this
receipt-
call?
Sir, actually 21ত আমি DMC অফিচৰ পৰা লেটাৰখন পঠাইছিলো ৱাছেল আলী আহমেদৰ বিষয়ে।
GMC.
স্যাৰ নহয় স্যাৰ DMC স্যাৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট মিছন
Okay,
কোঅৰ্ডিনেটৰ।
mission coordinator.
হয়,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
আৰু তাৰপিছত আমাক ষ্টেট মিছন অফিচৰ পৰা স্যাৰ সেই এটা ডেছপাচ ৰেজিষ্টাৰখন চাব বিচাৰিলে 21ৰ।
Kiহৰ dispatcher is it?
স্যাৰ লেটাৰ ইছ্যু অফিচিয়েল লেটাৰৰ।
কাৰ official letter? From
স্যাৰ
whom?
আমাৰ
From
DMC
you?
অফিচৰ পৰা। Yes,
Officer
sir.
পৰা কালৈ?
স্যাৰ ষ্টেট মিছন অফিচে চাব বিচাৰিলে
Visarilde.
dispatch register
That's right. That is your document.
yes sir, yes
So why do you have to call this man?
sir actually তাৰপিছত তেখেতসকলে এটা প্ৰব্লেম পালে যে মানে লেটাৰখন মানে 21ত তেওঁলোকে ক'লে যে যদিও ইছ্যু হোৱা আছিলে ষ্টেট মিছন অফিচাৰ স্যাৰ 22 ছেপ্টেম্বৰতহে তেওঁলোকে লেটাৰখন ৰিচিভ কৰিছে সো সেই ডিসক্ৰিপেন্সি এটা তেওঁলোকে নোটিস কৰাৰ
No,
কাৰণে
nothing difficulty.
Hi,
If you have dispatched on 21,
sir
receiving the next day,
Sir.
it's nothing unusual about that.
sir
So why do you have to call this man?
Sir,
That I have not understood till now.
My lord,
এওঁ কিয় মাতিব লগা হ'ল?
Lordship, in the register,
Hi.
there is a, my lord, some corrections
Correction
were made.
was
My lord.
also
Actually,
made.
the issue number 355 was issued in the name of Chief Manager, AGV Bank,
বৰপেটা
and it was, my lord, thereafter erased, and my lord, the name of the petitioner of this
Wait,
particular
Now,
letter.
who had done it?
Yeah, that part, to verify that part, my lord.
No, who had done it? Do you mean to say that this person
No.
sneaked into your office
No.
and done it scrupulously done
No, my lord,
himself?
this letter was issued, my lord, in September 2021.
Hmm.
It was neither, my lord, there is a record that it was communicated to the MD, but petitioner by holding a copy of this particular letter approached the honorable court, and in the motion stage, because the letter is very clear, it says that, my
Yeah,
lord,
where is your letter? Let us see.
my lord, one colored copy I have given.
My lord, it is available in the writ petition also, my lord.
This is the letter,
Yes.
offending letter.
So relying on this document, my lord, the writ petition was. dismissed.
And this is having number 355. What is number 355?
And this- Only to verify that
And
part.
do you admit this signature?
sir that is not an original signature sir
No, just a minute. Wait, let us
signature
go.
is mine sir but
This is a colored Xerox.
colored
copy.
xerox sir
This is a colored
this
Xerox.
is a colored xerox sir
Where is
It
the
seems-
origin? Mr. Bhuya,
My
where is the origin of this one?
original is in the office, my lord. It has been submitted in the office of the
Who had submitted?
my lord, in the office of the my lord mission director.
No. Who had submitted?
Lord, it has been officially communicated, my lord.
It has been submitted by the writ petitioner twice according to him.
The file to the action.
নহয় বুজিলো কিন্তু কথাটো হ'ল তোমাৰ ৰিট পিটিশ্যনাৰে দিয়া বুলি কেনেকৈ কথাটো আপুনি দিছে নেকি
আৰু মোৰ ফাইলত থকাখন এখন
আপুনি কোনে দিছে
এখন original
তেওঁ গৈ MD অফিচত দিয়ে। Not by office.
reply টো তাৰমানে তেওঁলোকে তাৰপিছত receive কৰিলো বুলি ক'লে এখনৰ reply টো এইটো তাৰমানে
এখন জেনুইন সিগনেচাৰটো জেনুইন
What is 355A? The
sir
immediate next entry, what is it?
sir copy যেতিয়া আমি মাৰ্ক কৰো তেতিয়া আমি
কাবাক copy দিলে আপোনালোকে তেতিয়া ABCD কৰি দিয়ে।
এ কৰি পেলাই কপি দিয়া
Just a minute.
sir তিনিজনৰ
No,
কাৰণে
very
দিয়া
well.
আছে।
There is entry 355.
Sir.
There is entry 355A.
A.
And you say 355A is the copy mark to some authority.
Sir,
The next page, why is it 356A? What happened to 356? If 356A is a copy mark,
Sir.
it has to. What's wrong with that person?
But he is a legal officer of record.
Means necessary he'll come, not disturbing me. If 356A is a copy mark, then 356 ought to have been there.
Sir.
Where is 356? Please check up. Number one.
Sir.
Number two, if you have marked 355A to the director, why 355B is not to the system analyst? Because there are 3 copies. Then 356C ought to have been the district elementary education officer, if you're right.
Sir, A বুলিয়ে কৰা হয় স্যার B A B C এনেকে
তাৰ মানে যদি 3টা কপি যায়, all 3 will be included in A.
A,
But you have written only director, not the other one.
No, my lord, it is
মানে
there.
সেম
Written.
নাম্বাৰতে আছে
Here it states, my lord, Director of Elementary Education, Assam, comma, The system analyst.
Okay, all three are in
And
356A.
355.
Then what about 356, 56, next page? Here only copy goes, but the main letter doesn't go.
Notice or order. মানে সিগনেচাৰটো তলত থকাৰ কাৰণে ওপৰত নাথাকে অকল তাৰমানে তলত থাকে
Now, Madam ADC, if you come to entry 355, whose handwriting do you think it is who had made the correction? Please look at it. Car handwriting it.
MD2 কোনে লিখিছে?
And no, before that, tell us, a register kon entry kune kore?
স্যার আমার আছে ডিলিং অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট
Kune
এগৰাকী
kore?
আছে
Naam ki?
স্যার আরতি কলিতা
Aroti Kolita. Correction to Aroti Kolitar handwriting ne Belegor handwriting.
বেলেগৰ
Belegor.
বেলেগৰ
Car, come by. Is it anybody known?
স্যার ইনকোয়ারি নিডস টু বি ডান
Mr. Bhuya, your client will have to face an inquiry. So they have rightly called you. Maybe the manner of calling may not be good,
My lord,
but the purpose of calling is good
no, my lord, if any discrepancy.
because the register appears to be tempered. Number one.
My lord,
Now, which annexure is this document?
my lord, the annexure in my writ petition is, my lord.
Gogol, can you help us? Which annexure is this?
Yes, my lord, I'm
From the ADC to mission director. Which document is it?
Probably mine is not been annexed.
Hmm.
Not been annexed.
Then why is it before the court then, if it is
No,
not?
it was
annexed?
annexed, my lord.
The reason is that in the earlier order past, this particular letter has been quoted. So there.
In an earlier court order.
Yes.
Where is that court order?
At page 57, Lord Civil,
Page 57.
para 4. Para 3, last line is that.
Hmm.
In para 4, it has been quoted.
My lord, my lord. Yes, my lord.
এই হেৰি কৰকচোন হেৰি ৰেকৰ্ডটো লৈ আহকচোন WPC 3305/2020 dispose of. Madam ADC, can you wait for some time?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Mr. Gogoi, let us go to let us go to the core of the issue. What is it? Please wait for some time. We'll call for the other record and then you have to produce the origin of that annexure.
The original perhaps not with us, my lord. It has been submitted to the office of
Mr.
the Xerox, my lord.
Mr.
My lord,
A.R. Bhuya, be a little more careful in your wordings. I'm telling you,
my lord,
be a little more careful in your wordings.
my lord.
Definitely, this letter was a part of the record in the earlier writ proceeding.
Yes.
Therefore, the court had not only taken note, also quoted the letter.
My lord.
We'll call for the record. It must be an annexure.
Yes, my lord.
We want, from where did you get that annexure?
My lord.
Because, আৰু এইটো আপোনাৰ সহি নহয় যেন লাগে নেকি?
অৰিজিনেল ইংকৰ সহি নহয় স্যাৰ মই নিজে
কিন্তু এনে সহিটো এনেকে মাৰে নেকি?
মই
চাওকচোন।
সহিটো এনেকৈ মাৰো কিন্তু ইংকৰ মোৰ মানে পেনেদি স্যাৰ ওলাই অহা সহি নহয়
বুজিছো, মানে এইখন হেৰি কালাৰ ফটোষ্টেট।
অৰিজিনেলখন স্যাৰ মোৰ গাড়ীত আছে মই
এইখন অৰিজিন আছে নেকি
ইয়াৰ
আপোনাৰ?
অৰিজিনেল কপিটো অফিচ কপিটো মোৰ ওচৰত আছে
আচ্ছা, আনকচোন চাওঁ। তাৰ লগত আপুনি মিলাই চাওক হয়নে নহয়। অফিচ কপিটো এনেকুৱাই নেকি একে?
একেই স্যাৰ একেই জাষ্ট তাত প্ৰপাৰ মানে মোৰ ব্লু ইংকৰ পেনৰ ইংকৰ
নহয়, এইখন যদি আছে then what is the dispute?
Otherwise, my lord, yes.
If the ADC has this letter and she admits she had issued it, where is the dispute then?
No, in order to, my lord, clarify this part, he was asked to come because, my lord, he has submitted a, my lord, particular receipt copy to the, my lord, programmer, stating that, my lord, twice he has submitted the copy of this letter to the mission director.
Which letter?
this particular letter.
Who had submitted?
The writ petitioner. There was no communication from the main district office to the mission director's office. It is the petitioner from someone, somewhere he collected it and he was pursuing it.
From where did you get this letter?
And this is the
এখন আপুনি ক'ত
WhatsApp
পালে? আপোনাকতো কপি দিয়া নাই?
মোৰ কপি দিছিল
ক'ত দিছে? ইয়াতো লিখা নাই? কপি দিলে লিখা থাকিল হয়।
কপিটো কেনেকে পালে সেইটো
আপুনি ক'ত পালে?
ছাৰ তাৰমানে আমাৰ মিছন MIS আমাৰ দিছিল
MIS টো ইয়াত থিয় হৈ আছে, আপুনি দিছিলে নেকি? চবতে লাহে লাহে আপোনালোক বিপদৰ ফালে যাই আছে। বেছি সময় নাই আৰু। সৰু সুৰা মিছা কথা কৈ সেই মিছাটোক জাষ্টিফাই কৰিব গৈ গৈ আপুনি নিজৰ বিপদ নিজে মাতি আছে। যি হৈছে সঁচা কথা কৈ দিব একেবাৰতে। And that is strange, Mr. Gogoi.
Yeah. Otherwise, no.
See, if the just ask the ADC, was it actually issued by her and sent to the office of the MD? এখন আপুনি
Sir,
ইস্যু
মই
কৰি
সহি
পঠিয়াইছে নে নাই পঠিওৱা?
স্যাৰ মই সহি কৰাটো মোৰ সম্পূৰ্ণ নলেজত আছে, কিন্তু তাৰ পাছত স্যাৰ কি প্ৰচেছত লেটাৰটো ইস্যু হৈ যায় সেইটো যিহেতু আমাৰ এচিষ্টিং ষ্টাফে স্যাৰ
আপুনি এচিষ্টেণ্টক সুধি আনক ভালকে।
হয় হয়
আপোনাৰ এচিষ্টেণ্ট সুধি লওক ভালকে।
মই সুধিলো।
কাৰণ Mr. Gogoi, it is possible that before the assistant 2 letters were there, he writes a 355, he writes something, then I cancel it. No, let me send
That
this
is
one.
possible. otherwise,
Possible.
yes. That is possible.
Sir, can I go outside and make it?
Yeah, definitely, please.
My lord, what my petitioner is.
So, their reason for inquiry is a good reason
My lord,
because according to them, somebody had manipulated the issue register.
my lord.
So if you have called, you go there.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, they can resolve this
there.
matter on their own part, my lord.
But Mr. Other person, don't use these threats and all. You are not empowered on the constitution to threat any citizen.
No, sir.
You are empowered to issue any notice, any communication, anything. The system will be with you. But this threat business, and why do you use your mobile phone, personal mobile phone against a personal mobile phone of another person? কিয় ইউজ কৰিব আপুনি? আপোনাৰ অফিচত এনকুৱাৰী কৰিব লাগে, এখন চিঠি দিব, মাতি আনিব তেওঁ। নাহে যদি আহি কোৰ্টক ক'ব, ইটছ এ পেণ্ডিং মেটাৰ। There are serious allegation, man is not coming. We'll ensure that he goes to your office. But, yes, Mr. Gogoi,
My lord, that will be more convenient.
there is no scope of threatening anyone.
That part, of course.
So we took it very seriously because of the word threat. It should not happen.
That inquiry they can carry regarding that manipulation of the register.
Whether it is a manipulation or actually it is a correction, that of course
Both are
internally
possible.
they can do.
See, the assistant must have had 2 documents before him and just check up from that register. Who is the other authority who is struck out?
No, Lordship will see, my lord, in 353,
No, 55.
what I am saying is, my lord, from in this particular page, from 348, all my lord letters were communicated to the chief manager.
Same authority.
Probably, my lord, she inadvertently for 355 also she wrote the same, my lord.
And then corrected.
And she found that only
Suppose there are
5 letters are there.
there are 5 letters for chief manager.
Three,
She made the 6th entry, realized it, struck
might
it
be,
off.
there is a possibility.
Possible.
Possibility.
And is there any letter on record regarding that 355 entry to the chief manager?
That, my lord, of course, that part they will have to inquire.
Ask the ADC, she may be knowing.
নাই তেনেকুৱা নাই।
No, and then it must be a
Might
genuine
be a
mistake.
correction, yeah, genuine correction.
See, have you read Shakespeare? Have you read Shakespeare? Name the or one who is drama, which is very much suitable to what is happening here. Kunkhon. There is a drama called Much Ado About Nothing. Shakespeare had written a drama, Much Ado About Nothing. This is what is happening. And we have spent 1 hour for the court time. So let the respondent petitioner pay a cost of wasting the court's time for nothing. Mm. If we can make a little inquiry and find out, the ADC also could have found out. Yes, chief manager was wrongly written. It must have been the 6th letter. There is no 6th letter. Strike it out and put the next letter. Don't have to cause an inquiry. Don't have to threaten him. Don't have to do anything.
Initial.
See how much time you have wasted in your office. How much time you have wasted in the court.
Otherwise, the issue is only correction of
Correction.
dice data. In fact, Lordship has already passed an order to the NIPA authorities.
That is another
So it
issue.
was connected to that.
NIPA is another. We'll deal with NIPA separately. Nothing.
No, here also, my lord, similar order will be necessary because, my lord, ultimately correction will have to be done by the NIPA.
But what
authorities.
about what happened for the last 2 days?
That part, of course, my lord.
Who will pay that cost? See, sheer wastage of almost 1 hour now.
Well,
It's about, I think, 45 minutes, if I am not wrong. Okay, we'll anyway take it up because and tell your officers not to issue any these threats and all these. These are not personal affairs.
official works are to be done officially by communication.
Definitely. Then everything is in the open.
So sometime in that case, my lord, if it comes up with something, it can be otherwise sorted out today. Obliged.
Item 1 for motion.
May I please your lordship?
Yes, learn governor submits the instruction.
Opposite, sir.
Received affidavit shall be filed within.
My lord, in this matter, affidavit is ready, my lord. Already they have submitted before this office, my lord. Today I can file it.
Want some time.
My-
Mr. P. Saikia, learned government advocate, prays for another how much time?
Within 2 days, my lord, I can.
1 week time to file the affidavit, pray aloud, just after a week.
Item 2. Reach after 1 week.
My lord, these pertains to a caste certificate of Soronia Kochari, my lord.
Just a minute, it's stated by Aadhar, the committee concerned is examining the certificate. No, last was committee is examining the certificate.
Examining the certificate, my lord, what happened? That
What happened in the examination?
My lord, I have received some details regarding the, my lord, examination. The chairman has already directed the vigilance committee to file its report within 20th. The vigilance committee, my lord, comprises of that SPCID. So SPCID has deputed one inspector CID to look into the thing, to investigate, my lord, that certificate. Initially, that was recommended by
No, what is wrong with that certificate?
certificate, my lord, certificate is, I will tell, I will just go into the real thing, my lord. My lord, what happened?
Mr. Dhor,
She belongs to Soronia Kochari. I will, my lord's one, there is an order of the.
no, just Mr. Sarania, what is your case? Why are you doing all these exercises?
No, my certificate has been issued, my lord, in 2013. my
Where is that certificate? You are a medical student.
My lord,
Where is your certificate?
my lord, annexure, page 24, my lord,
Page 24.
annexure 1.
This is the NET scorecard.
No, your certificate is page 26.
Page 24 is some scorecard.
26.
To file code.
Page number 26 is a certificate value.
No, no.
You belong to the Boro Kosari community
My lord,
petition.
my lord. Title is different thing, my lord, but they have issued me, my lord.
Sorry.
They have issued me, my lord, after due verification, my lord.
No, no, everything is not issuing, whether actually you are or you are not. What is it, Mr. Sarania, what is your certificate? Under the law, what is your certificate?
No, my lord, social certificate is, my lord.
No, no, I am nothing on social status. What is your certificate?
Issued by the after due verification by the.
Every certificate has to be issued. We are asking,
After due verification.
we are asking what is the definition of a certificate?
But certificate is the person identification in case of educational qualification, that is my.
Nothing.
But in case of social certificate, belong to which community?
Mr. Sarania, we are asking you in general, what is a certificate? What is the definition of a certificate?
Certificate that her qualification to.
Mr. Sarania, you are referring to only your certificate. I am asking in general, what is the meaning of a certificate?
That is my qualifying something, my lord, in case of education is
Sorry, no,
certificate.
nothing
And
like
this is
that.
in case of social card, her or his identity.
No, certificate is a document by which the author of the certificate certifies the existence of a fact.
My lord.
Okay. So core issue is whether the fact exists or it does not exist. So if they are having any doubt whether the fact exists or not, in spite of the certificate being issued, certificate is not the end of everything. So they want to verify.
I am no objection
So
that
what
we
is
are
wrong?
verifying.
So
Verification underway, my lord.
So why do you doubt this certificate?
No, my lord, we did not doubt. The caste committee did not doubt, my lord. The DC did not countersign while
Counter signature of DC is there.
But because of lordship court order, my lord.
this
No,
is the
I-
provisional, my lord. Thing.
Sorry,
This
They
is
are
the
interpreting the order differently.
provisional certificate, my lord.
this one is provisional.
Yes, my lord. My lord,
Hey,
What
Harry
provisional?
Khonsa,
No, no.
17,
scheduled tribe order
723.
Khonsa.
No, not provisional.
Constitution scheduled tribe order Khonsa. Save, yet received. You have the constitution scheduled tribe order.
That I'm not. But I will come to my lord why this happened, my lord. My lord, there was a PIL regarding this issue, my lord. And my lord,
Mr. Dhor, we are aware of it.
my lord. That is why, my lord, that Soronia, when we have withdrawn it, the government has withdrawn issuing certificate to Soronia, and we came
So
before
this is, that's why you were asking the question definition of certificate. Certificate is the document which certifies the existence of a fact.
my lord,
Now, admittedly, this person belongs to the Soronia community.
my lord.
Is Soronia community a scheduled tribe?
No.
Under the constitution?
If you go by only this Soronia, my lord, that is not in the list, my
It
lord.
is not.
That is what, my lord.
So, but the person also
Now she
claims
claims to be Boro Kochari. That we
that
have, we
the
have to
person is Boro Kosari. Whether
That we
she
have
is
to
Boro
ascertain,
Kosari or not, why don't you verify?
That is what verification underway, my lord. For that, my lord, initially what happened,
Mr. Dhor, how long will you wait? 30 September is the last day.
my lord, this,
If by 30 September you don't, we have to confirm their admission.
my lord, that is what this
And today is,
25th.
give us the report by tomorrow.
My lord, what happened? This SP has written. to
We
this
are not interested with
my
your-
lord, this initially this
Mr.
Tamulpur district, my lord, just let me our difficulty. Where will go, my lord?
Mr. Dhor,
My lord.
your difficulty is not where we are examining. You find out by virtue of being the committee whether this person, Jiblima Soronia, belongs to the Boro Kosari community.
Exactly, madam. That is the
If
issue.
she belongs, the certificate is rightly issued. If she does not belong, she'll be out.
My lord,
But delaying the matter,
We are not delaying, my lord. My lord, just let me just put this, my lord.
since which date you started your inquiry?
The day, my lord, the last order, my lord, has passed.
That
The
is,
principal secretary took over on,
11.
for 2 days, he was in Delhi. 14th, he came back and
Mr.
he.
Dhor, we are not interested in Delhi, Calcutta,
No, no,
etc.
my-
We had on our issue
from 14
before the
From
court.
14th, we have started, my lord.
Uh.
And my lord, what happened? This Tamulpur district tribal Sangha, they have issued this recommended. So we have asked them on what basis they have.
First,
Very-
ask this person, who are the forefathers of this girl? Okay, from which village they belong to? Whether that particular community of that village from where they come from is included in the community of Borokosari. That's the only thing we have to
That
find
is
out.
exactly, my lord.
We are not interested with your circle officer. We are
No,
not
no.
interested with your SP. We are not interested with anybody else.
No, my lord, that is what this Tamulpur tribal Sangha, they have recommended.
First, tell us from which village they come from originally, not present resident. That also you have not found out. Then how can you determine the question?
No, that verification report is not before me, hasn't come, my lord, as of now. That is the problem, my lord.
Then we'll allow this writ petition. We'll allow this writ petition. What else to do? Because time is running out now.
I got admission, my lord, provisionally now.
Once,
I've
She
attended
has taken
classes.
provisional admission.
once Mr. Dhor, once 30th of September is over, we'll confirm her admission.
My lord will fix the matter on 28th.
It's too short a time.
My lord, she is already, she got her admission.
We are not interested in that. We are interested in the actual adjudication, whether she belongs to the Borokosari community or she does not belong. That's all. Because admittedly, Soronia is not a scheduled tribe.
Recognized scheduled tribe.
Because Soronias have been, I think that PIL
But
intervention.
they are
is there.
enjoying as a Borokosari since 1950.
But if they belong to Borokosari community, it is something totally different.
Only they are confusing with the surname, my lord. Because of my surname, they are doubting after issuance of this.
Surname you have borrowed or surname is your
No,
original?
surname is used by Sorinias also, my lord. They do Bodos also, my lord. Some are, my lord. Sorinia is different, my lord. The surname is not decisive factor, my lord.
But Mr. Soronia,
My lord.
I think the burden will be on you to prove it. Because once there is a adjudication by the court
My lord.
that inclusion of Soronia as a scheduled tribe was incorrectly done, there is a interference. That means the Soronia community as Soronia community are not scheduled tribes.
That is true, my lord.
Now you are trying to make a claim that this particular petitioner uses Soronia only as a surname,
My lord.
but belongs to Borokosari.
My lord.
It is for you to prove it, not for them.
My lord,
You bring whatever material.
that village which I am belong, my lord, that is recognized as a, my lord,
Which village?
that, my lord,
Name of the village?
Pokotpara. Pokotpara, my lord.
Where did you get the
That
word?
certificate itself, my lord.
Okotpara.
Pokotpara. It is under Tamulpur Revenue Circle. In a Tamulpur, nearby Tamulpur town itself. So it is, the village is,
Mr. Dhor,
My lord,
send your people to this Pokotpara village, make a ground inquiry and come back and tell us.
whether that village is, my lord, inhabited by the scheduled tribe people or not. My lord. If there is any other community,
Whether
if I
the-
belong to that community.
Because if all Soronias belong to Borokosari, then there was no requirement of the government to include Soronias as a scheduled tribe.
exactly, my lord.
Because by default, they would have been scheduled tribes. Very fact that Soronias were included as scheduled tribe, but later on court had interfered, means that Soronias and Borokosaris may be different. But one given individual, if she borrows the surname Soronia, but actually Borokosari, the actual situation will be different. Send somebody to Bhokatpara village. Find out how many such families are there. Whether everybody writes Saronia as the surname, or they write surname as Borokosari or some other name, and only one person is using the surname Saronia. Then there is a factual possibility that he may belong to Borokosari. Give us that fact. Because otherwise it will be unfair if I confirm their
Yes,
admission, because one genuine candidate will be deprived later on. The petitioner to produce all relevant materials before the court, including their family tree, etc. That the family belongs to the Borokosari community. And is using the word surname merely a word Saronia merely as a surname and not as an indication of the community they belong to. Please tomorrow.
My lord, can I
Time is very short.
day after
Tomorrow, my lord.
No, for him, not for you. Why are you
Tomorrow, my
worried?
lord.
Oh, sorry, my lord. No, I have.
You produce everything.
Maybe
You
day
have
after tomorrow. my
No.
lord.
all of my loyal.
Day after tomorrow. my
No,
lord.
no, tomorrow. Time is very short. Today is 25th. Tomorrow is 26th. 30 is how many days away? If you can't decide by 30, we are going to cancel your admission.
At least, my lord.
So better you cooperate. Yes,
My lord,
next one.
because I have to inform him also, because the girl is my lord at Nogao and father is my lord
Doesn't
working.
matter.
Item 3.
Show us the entire family tree of the people of Bhokatpara village. Number one. That the people of Bhokatpara village belong to the Borokosari community.
My lord.
And they use Saronia only as a surname. I'll produce the material. Tomorrow
I'll
we'll
try to my
examine
best,
and
my lord.
if you cannot try, once 30 is over, your admission will go. On 28, we are going to cancel your admission so that the next man can be given.
Right.
And mind you, it's onus is on you to prove, because it is your claim that I write Saronia as a surname but belong to Borokosari. Onus is on you to provide the material, not on them.
Even that
Once you
they have made an inquiry, my lord, as per the
No,
Madri Patil judgment, my lord. They have made
Sorry,
an
no,
inquiry, lordship,
sorry, no.
lordship order.
we are differing with you on this submission. That is true only when they doubt. Now it is your claim that you belong to Borokosari, but you use the Saronia only as a surname. So you produce whatever material you have to substantiate it. Tomorrow. Yes, next item.
Item 3.
This is the compulsion for matter. But it was applied in 2020.
Sorry.
The compulsion for matter. Application was submitted in 2006.
Where is Mr. Gogoi gone? B. Gogoi? Well, let it be 4 or 6. Please ask him to come up whenever he is free. Yes.
This is compulsion for matter. The petitioner applied in 2006. And subsequently,
And call Mr. Dhar also, Ardhar. Yes, please.
so petition application was not attended, and subsequently,
Was it placed before DLC?
the interesting point is that
No, no, we are not on any interest.
No, Milord.
Was it placed before DLC or not placed?
DLC is not placed because the department missed the file, and subsequently set.
No, not placed, then you place it. Yes, you
Set
place it
was
before the
Milord.
DLC.
Reveal,
Heard, Mr. Your name, please.
kindly press inquiry report, This file was missing, and subsequently inquiry was conducted, and they said that.
Okay, you are not interested in an order in your favor. Okay, heard, so issue notice written number 66.
Milord, kindly,
Next item.
kindly, government decision is that,
Yes, we'll hear you. We issued notice to hear you, Mr. Counsel. Yes, next
One
item.
thing is that one decision, cabinet decision is there,
We'll hear
Prior to 70, they will dispose of,
We'll hear you.
kindly pay us, long pending matter, kindly.
Mr. Counsel, we try to help you and you are not accepting the help.
No, And
So if you have so many things to hear, we'll issue notice and hear
the
you.
only thing is that the decision is there, Miller. Government decision is there, Miller. Prior to 17 matter is pending. Yes.
What do you want? A disposal in your favor, or you want you to be heard for the next half an hour? Which is more important for you?
Dispose of the matter.
We are about to pass that order,
Yeah.
but you are, I don't know what you
I'm
want.
sorry.
I don't know what you want. The father of the petitioner, what is his name?
But Devasis Tiwari.
Devasis
Tiwari.
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 No. Petitioner is Devasis Tiwari.
Petitioner is Devasis
The
Tiwari.
father's name?
For example, Tribhuvan Tiwari.
Yuvan Tiwari was the head teacher of 1425 Fulmoni LP School in the Kachar district, died in harness on 17/6/2006. On his death, it is claimed that the petitioner submitted an application for compassionate on appointment on 4/7/2006. Where is the copy?
That page Miller 22 Miller. Exactly.
22. The handwritten version of the application available page 21 shows an endorsement of the Block Elementary Education Officer, Kachar, dated 4/7/2006. The grievance raised is that the said application had not been placed before the DLC concerned as required under the law. It is also stated that the relevant file could not be traced out, and that is a reason why it may not have been placed. But however, as the application contains the endorsement of the Block Elementary Education Officer, the respondents through the District Elementary Education Officer Kachar is directed to place the application before the next available DLC of Kachar district for its consideration. In the event the application is not available, the petitioner is allowed to submit a duplicate copy of the application before the DO, and the same be placed before the DLC for its consideration on merit as per law.
Okay.
Item 4.
Yes, Madam Chair.
This matter also relates to compassionate appointment, my lord.
Where is DLC?
Here, instruction was sought, my lord, on the last
Yes,
occasion
one instruction.
regarding the application of the petition annexure B, my lord.
Yes, any information?
Instruction is awaited.
Sorry.
Instruction is awaited.
We've given you sufficient time. I think it's more than a month now. Then we allow it. You place this application before DLC.
If already not placed,
Oh, okay, that will provide if already not placed. I go to Diva. If already placed, petitioner be informed. In that event, no further required. But MSSP Chaudhary, learn counsel for the petitioner. This application, no, the father of petitioner, Bijit Kanta Das, was an assistant teacher in the 1317 number Dokin Brahmanas Brahman Sashan LP School. In which district? In the Karimganj district, died in harness on 28/2/2006. And on his death, the petitioner submitted an application for compassionate appointment on 27/2/2006. An issue had arisen as to whether the application was actually submitted by the petitioner or not, but the respondents could not produce any relevant records on the same. In view of the above, the application of petitioner dated 27/2006 be placed before the next available DLC of Karimganj district for its consideration on merit as per law. However, the DLC would be at liberty to also examine the question as to whether the petitioner had actually submitted that application, and also required the petitioner to produce all relevant materials to substantiate that the application was in fact submitted. If the application was earlier placed, the petitioner be informed about the outcome thereof, and in such event, there would not be any further requirement to place it again.
Item 6,
Adjourned on the prayer of Mr. M.J. Kadir. You are appearing.
Yes, I'm appearing. Well, provincialization of services of 2 teachers and 5 non-teaching staff. Well, concurrence was given in the year 2008. And your Lordship kindly see page 53. Concurrence was given.
Mr. It need to note matter. Yes, Mr.
Hello, this application for provincialization of services of 2 teachers and 5 non-teaching staff.
Of our college.
College.
Means none of them were provincialized.
None of them were provincialized.
The college itself was left out.
College arts subject provincialized, science subject not provincialized. Science subject affiliation was granted in the year 2003. That your Lordship will see page 26.
And people are serving from the year?
From the year 2001 to 1997, 1999.
And what is the cutoff date?
Cutoff date is, each is here, 2000, page 53, your Lordship can see.
No. As per the law, what is the cutoff date?
Cutoff date is from the date of concurrence. But the concurrence is given from the with effect from 2003, 2004, in the year 2008. Now that law is there.
No, I think before 2010, I think, no? That cutoff date. I think it is 2010. So you are working before 2010.
Yes.
Then why are you not provincializing?
Their appointment will not be their appointment by the governing body.
No. Every venture institute appointment will be by the governing body. That is not a legal bar.
What is being issued now?
Mr. Das, where is the order of provincialization of the art stream?
Art stream is there, my lord, your Lordship. We have stated, governing body, that is, we have stated in paragraph.
No, do you have that order with you?
No, 1985 it was provincialized, art stream.
Okay, art stream.
And science stream permission was given by the, my lord, they were functioning from 1985 or 1995. But permission was given by the Assam University in the year 2003. And concurrence was granted in the year 2008.
Now you will be provincialized under the 17 Act.
18 Act.
18. No,
that hitch is there, my lord. One hitch is there. I can just show it, my lord.
Please.
But that is under the division bench. Because this.
You want to go to the special bench?
No, I don't want to go, my lord. Provincialization effect, the rule I will have to challenge. It is under challenge. The hitch I will just show, my lord. The 2018 that
18.
2018 Provincialization Act. 17, my lord. 17,
Mr. 18 there is no sorry. 18 there is only a service condition rule.
Yes, sorry. 17.
Provincialization 17.
17.
Page number, Mr. Prohitor.
102.
102.
104.
3-1, my lord.
I am looking at something different.
There is a stay order lordship here in similar cases, page 97.
Similar cases, because when they try to advertise, my lord, your lord.
I'm not going in that direction.
Not.
Non support.
Mr. Tobinder, I think here the issue is little different. Had this institution never been provincialized, they will come within the definition of venture degree college. Okay. Difficulty is, I think, art stream had been provincialized in under the 85 Act, the earlier Act. Science stream was not.
Subsequent.
So now for the purpose of the science stream, this will be a venture degree college or it will not be a venture degree college. As because art stream had been already been provincialized. I think that's a question
That is another.
we'll have to decide.
Yes.
If we arrive at a conclusion that for the science stream, it will remain a venture degree college, then you have to subject them under the 2017 Act. We don't have to decide anything beyond that.
Yes.
The actual nitty-gritties, whether individuals are entitled or not, they will decide it.
Yes. I'll verify it. In,
Well, some teachers, my lord.
Because
yes, Lordship is correct.
if this institute is not a venture degree institution, college, then 17 Act will not be applicable. Okay.
Yeah.
If it is, yes, it will be applicable. You are bound to consider them. Whether you give or not is another factor. It depends on you. You are bound to consider them. Art section is provincialized. Science is not. Then what will be the answer? Now, is that 85 Act still in force or it is? It was a one-time measure. 85 Act from now.
2017.
Yes, he was an 85.
85, 2017.
If I remember correctly, 85 was a one-time exercise. Most likely. It was no continuity. 85 provincialization. Junior colleges provincialization. Degree college. Mr. Das, in 85, they were provincialized under which act?
I think it has to be under 82 Act, I think.
No, 82 is a secondary education. This is higher education. That's why I'm asking. Initially, I also thought 82, but 82 is only for secondary. And there is another act, Assam Junior Colleges Provincialization Act 2012.
But this is not junior, my lord.
This will be degree.
Degree college.
Then degree colleges are provincialized under.
It has to be prior to 85 only because it was provincialized in the 85.
Can you give us some more information? We'll take it up day after tomorrow or some other day. Please.
Yes.
In 85, under which act they were provincialized?
Yes.
So what I want to see is what will be the effect of that provincialization and the further effect of the science stream not being provincialized. And accordingly, we'll have to take our call whether he comes within the definition of venture degree college. If he comes, we'll direct you to consider it.
Tomorrow, Monday?
Yeah, day after tomorrow. List again also and so for the information as to under which provision of law the art stream of the petitioner college was provincialized in the year 1985, and further whether under the law the science stream having not been provincialized, it would be construed to be a venture degree college, or as because the art stream of the college was earlier provincialized, it would lose its status as a venture degree college. Because definitely one thing is, we are sure, you cannot exclude one section totally.
I'll clarify.
That earlier we did not do, we'll never do it again. Or
Subsequently, it has been.
now the question is whether under 17 or we have to direct you to consider under the old act, under which the art section was provincialized.
And the second part, they will
And
take
secondly,
instruction.
whether that act is still continuing or not. Or whether
Second
it
part, they
was,
will take instruction.
or whether that was repealed in the meantime.
I'll clarify.
Item 7.
Yes, Mr. Sigdar.
My lord, this is second round of litigation.
Regarding
My lord,
what?
My lord,
Salary.
my lord, presently now we are challenging the order. Lordship will find at page 99.
99.
My lord, I was appointed on 16/3/2006 as library assistant, and the private respondent was appointed, my lord, 9/12/2006 as a
Yes, sir, but is
junior
the
assistant.
the order of the. Oh, Now, what is the issue?
My lord,
Your
my
petitioner is Razaul.
Reachable, my lord. And my lord, here
Petitioner had his that the library science degree from
my lord,
off-campus mode
that
from
was
Tamil
not my
Nadu.
claim, my lord. That they are saying that I was subsequently appointed as assistant librarian. That is a false stand they have taken, my lord. The earlier petition, this honorable court has directed.
So now you want to be provincialized as library
My
assistant.
lord, a library assistant, which is my original code.
The respondents to produce the relevant order by which Rezakul Hussain was appointed as assistant librarian on 29/3/2010.
My lord.
List again,
My lord.
list on so and so.
That is the, my lord, our contention. Yes. Give love like that.
Mr. Dhor and Mr. Gogoi, I wanted to say something, but in the meantime, again, it went out.
Regarding that medical.
Regarding that,
No, after you left, something came to my mind. I wanted to inform you, but in the meantime, after taking so many matters,
my lord.
oh, Mr. Gogoi, I wanted you. This person is provisionally admitted.
Yes, pursuant to order.
So now ultimately, if the person is not a scheduled tribe,
Man.
one genuine scheduled tribe will lose one seat.
Yes. Tomorrow, if it comes out, my lord, because
So,
after 30th.
no, so who should be now provisionally appointed? This person or the next in line?
Since there is an interim order protection given. In the one thing, my lord, there are judgments of this.
Because,
that
and this
supposedly for
again,
year-
in the vis-a-vis in the background, that there is a division bench judgment that Soronias are not scheduled tribes.
Yeah.
But his claim is that I am writing the surname Soronia, but I am Borokosari.
Yes.
So therefore, I think the onus will be on him to prove it,
Yes.
not on the others.
Mine.
It is his claim.
Mine.
But I called you.
Regarding the admission part.
The next man should not be deprived for somebody raising
By
a.
30th, my lord, if this issue cannot be decided.
But how can you decide?
Then in that case, my lord,
The committee, that's why but committee is taking a long
my
time.
lord,
Now it's
more
a-
than 1 month has been given to the committee. But
So if you're not doing, what can you do? If you're failed in your duty,
4 weeks was given, my lord, to the committee.
if you fail in your duty, by your failure, because of a failure, by default, one man will get one admission who actually may not be entitled. But the genuine ST will be deprived, the man next in line on merit. How do you take care of that?
Madam, if they can complete it within 2-3 days.
You
because, my
have
lord,
to.
Yes.
Tomorrow we have fixed it. He will produce all relevant material. He has to show that the person belongs to Borokosari. If he can produce, it's well and good. We'll ask you to take note of those materials and pass your order. And if he cannot produce, I think a mere statement is not.
Yes.
And moreover, you take note of certificate relied on is of 2018. And the judgment in 2018, there was a government notification declaring them to be scheduled tribe. But subsequently, there is an interference by the High Court. So that certificate has no value now in the eye of law.
And that's why, my lord, in the form 6 of the, my lord, upper medical admission rules, there have to be countersign of the deputy commissioner resentment. That he has refused. That's why he has
Who had refused?
Deputy commissioner. Because he will not sign because of this particular.
So then this case doesn't call for any interim order. I think
Otherwise, my lord, yes.
otherwise grave injustice will be caused to the next man, next genuine
Deserving
person.
candidate, yes, sir.
PC very rightly, my lord, refused to countersign that. Because since government is already withdrawn, Soronia Kothari.
Definitely. Now that's why I called you back. Because this certificate is not a recent certificate. It's of 2018. A file to Aseniji. You had a file with you. Check up, I think it's of 2018. Mhm.
It is scheduled one. Okay.
Now, counter signature of the DC, it is done by the subdivisional officer. তাতে আগৰটোত এটা লিখি লিব
Lordship will see page 66.
60
Six.
of which of what?
For the writ petition, well,
There is only engine page 30, I think.
it's an additional.
The Vice President of Tamulpur District Tribal Hongho, as well as the Subdivisional Officer Civil Tamulpur, who had signed and countersigned the certificate dated 3/7/2023, shall remain personally present before the court. Kali asil no etu.
Vice President and Mallet.
Vice President Tamulpur District Tribal Hongho and Subdivisional Officer Civil Tamulpur, who had signed and countersigned. You ensure their presence, along with all relevant material, which may show that the writ petitioner Driblima Soronia belongs to the Borokosari community. The said information is required in the background of a judgment rendered by this court in What is the PIL judgment?
PIL 30 of
Dated so and so in PIL 30 that the Soronia community who was included as a scheduled tribe by a notification issued by the government of Assam had been interfered to be not in accordance with law. Let them ask them to remain present with ensure both of them.
That is exactly, my lord. We are trying to get the report from this tribal summit. They are not.
Let them come forward. If they cannot,
They are not cooperating. We have sent twice.
let them come forward. Sorry, you have to come a little this side. We want the basis
My lord,
and the materials based on which certificate is issued. That's all.
in this regard, my lord, tribal Sangha, they have issued a memorandum to the deputy.
Sorry.
Tribal Sangha, my lord, they have issued a memorandum to the deputy commissioner saying to not issue certificate to the petitioner.
We don't
There's
know
an
all those
amendment.
things. Let them come forward,
My-
justify based on what material this certificate was issued. That's all. Ask him to remain present
My
tomorrow.
lord, may I permit to copy it?
A copy to Mr. P. Saige.
নহয়,
এইটো এড কৰি দিব আগতে